Okay guys, I am primed. That's right, I have my glow on with Prime Prometics, and you can get the same glow with Prime Skin from Prime Prometics, and they have a full line of skincare made especially for mature skin. Over 50, I think 40 would be a good place to start, but over 50, up to 60, 70, 80, whatever young you are, it will work great for your skin because it is designed for you. And today we're going to show a little makeup that's also designed for you and anyone with sensitive skin. Now, I did previously my video of the skincare with Prime Prometics, and just briefly I'm going to tell you that I went and we had a clean face. We started off with the Prime Skin Magic Repair Serum. I'm just going to briefly show these. We used the hydrating PrimeEyes, and we used the Prime Prometics Magic Cream, and then we featured the Prime Airbrushed Skin Primer, which is part of the reason that my skin looks like it doesn't have hardly any lines at 66. And then we also used their CC Cream over the top of it, and it just worked great. And I do have on their concealer. So that's what I have on currently, and what we're going to do today is go through some more products that's been sent over to me. I think some of them might have been sent over for my birthday. Yep, because they found out my birthday and then they sent me some products, and I was so thankful. So thank you, Hannah, for sending these over. I had completely ran out of my Mulberry PrimeLash Mascara, which is, I think, my favorite, but I told her that I'd like to try the liner for the burgundy and the burgundy mascara. So I got both of those here, and I have some of the other Prime Prometic makeup here, and we're going to go through a look and do a get ready with me, so to speak. And like I said, I do have the CC cream on. I use tan. This has avocado oil, aloe, I don't know, vitamin E. There's just so many nutrients in all their products, and there is a 30-day money-back guarantee and a code, 15%. missjackierussell is the code, and it will save you 15% on your first order, and I'll have my link down there as well. But today we're going to look at this mulberry. Now, I'm not going to put mulberry on because I already know I like it, and this is a refill. And yes, I love this color. This is great when you're wearing a mauve look or a pink look. This mascara comes off fantastic. And they have eyeliners in all the colors with their mascaras, so keep that in mind. But PrimeLash is a nutritious eyelash mascara that nurtures your lashes, helps them grow and lengthens them. So you get kind of a 2-in-1. You're getting your lashes to grow. It's buildable, and the colors are just great. You can get navy, emerald, smoky, black, mulberry, and then burgundy. There's, let's see, it seems like to me there's just a green, but maybe the emerald is just green. But this is the new burgundy color, and it's going to be real similar to the mulberry, but it's going to be a little bit deeper. As you can tell, it's a deeper color. And then they also sent me the eyeliner. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the PrimeLash. It's been a while since I've just told you right out all about PrimeLash. One user says, I was shocked by how well this mascara worked on my sparse lashes. I'm 59, but lashes look like back in the days. Threw all my old mascaras out and even the Lancome. So this person was really happy with the results, and they do strengthen and grow and thicken your lashes. And this is the new color that I was just telling you about. You can get it in the colors that I mentioned, and it's $28. You can buy packages, but this is what it says. This here on this mascara is actually 100% no risk money back guarantee. Tired of thin, sparse lashes and bare eyes? we've made a pro-age mascara for mature women that'll get you more compliments than you ever thought possible. Years of research have created the perfect wand and formula duo. Wand separates the tiniest lashes for zero clumps. Formula lifts and thickens existing lashes while boosting natural growth. pH balanced, all natural. Forget irritation and panda eyes. Have you had any of those troubles? Well, why is PrimeLash? Why has it worked? Well, it has a magic wand. Eliminate your big problem. Thinning lashes and mascara wands that can't grip them. PrimeLash has a unique wand that gets the tiniest of lashes, and this is their wand. Instant lift and length, and it's buildable formula, which I can attest to. No drying, no breakage, beautiful thickness, so you're not getting your eyes dry or your eyelashes dried out and breaking. It's long-term care. PrimeLash is more than regular mascara. It's healing. It has premium ingredients to give your lashes what they need to grow thick and long. The wait is over. Finally, a mascara for mature women over 50. Let's rejoice. Goodbye, big claims. Hello, dramatic results. PrimeLash is not just a cosmetic that you use to look younger. It's healing in a bottle that will bring out the growth and the glow of your natural lashes. It's created by pro-age makeup experts. PrimeLash will cut down your eye routine by several minutes. No clump, no smear, no smudges. Cruelty-free. Do the right thing. Instant elongation, lasting natural growth. And why compromise when you can glow and grow? So there's a little introduction on how good this mascara is. And you know, if you don't know why I use it so much, you have a little bit more reasons why I use it a lot. But I will say it's just a great mascara in general. And I love that I'm putting nutrients on my face. Now, I do have a PrimeEyes Glide Eyeliner, and I did get it in burgundy. And this customer says, love this. Goes on like butter, smooth, crisp, stays on for the day. Tired of eyeliner that tugs, skips, smudges? PrimeEyes Glide Eyeliner is made for mature lids. Smooth glide, easy control, and color that stays put. And this also runs $28. Now, you can get packages where you might get a liner and a mascara together like this came. And, you know, you could save a few dollars that way, along with my 15% Miss Jackie Russell code. If you're tired of eyeliners doing that, this is easy to apply, even on wrinkled lids. Doesn't tug or pull on loose skin. No stray lines. Water resistant, smudge resistant. Easy, precise control, even with an unsteady hand. And it's buildable and natural. Lift and define and frame your eyes. So we are going to do this. I have seen some of their, I don't know, testimonies and then some of their samples, and I may try that today. I'm not sure. We'll see how this looks on. But it says if you're a beginner, it's friendly. So its application is easy, and it's got a small tip line, which I'm going to show you here. There you go. It's water resistant, as we talked. The buttery glide, it's luxurious and not tugging. It's hyperallergenic, ophthalmologist tested, mild conditioners, nourish sensitive lashes for a better growth. I want to stop here for just a minute. You need to really pay attention to what you're buying and what's in it. And if you're having any kind of irritation with any makeup or lipstick or eyeliner, mascara, quit using it, because it probably has something that's not been tested or tested properly, and they might be using some contents in it that's not healthy for you, and it could be doing more damage instead of not. And this is any age. It doesn't matter how old you are. You do need to make sure when you get to your lips and to your eyes that you want to be using clean products. And this has an unbeatable formula. It's a market gel cream, smooth, starts off easy to blend, dries into water resistant pizzazz, saturated with high quality pigments to ensure true match shades. Hyperallergenic, like we said, pH balanced and tested. Dermatologist and ophthalmologist. So this is wonderful, and we are going to apply this. Now, I've been applying, liners for a long time, so I might not do it the way you do it or whatever, but I usually start off with my eyes, primed, and I've got all my makeup on. I've got my mirror here, which I may have to move over here so I can see a little better. But I'm just going to start. I usually start at the mid and come over, but I want y'all to see the color. See, it's on there. And look how easy that was. I'm almost just tapping it on, but I can glide it on, as you can tell, on that side. And I can glide it underneath. As you can see, I have on both sides. That looks like a natural look. And if you want a little bit of a cat eye, you can come out with it there. See how it is on that side? And we'll do that over here. And I usually try to come up in an upward, but today I'm just going straight out. But there's the liner, and I'm going to go ahead and take this all the way. I'm going to go all the way over. And see how that looks? Very, very nice. It was easy and simple. Now, I've seen one of their photos and advertising that they used the liner for shadow as well. What I'm going to do is I do have a Prime shadow stick, and this is in the color Estrella, which is kind of a creamy base color. I'm just going to put it on here, up above that, where I had that liner on. You can see it better now. And I'm just going to put this on. It brightens up the eyes. You can come to the inside and brighten more. You can go up to your eyebrow line, and you can brighten up your eyes up on the top. And as you can see, you can put this all over, but I've just got it on the lid with the liner. Now, I'm going to come back with the liner, and I'm going to add a little more thickness to the liner, coming down. And then I'm going to go in the corner here and just kind of shadow that out. See how I did that? And I'm going to connect it with my little dot there. Kind of like connect the dots. So I've got that coming on out there. And I'll probably come back with a brush in a minute. But I'm going to do that on the other side. I'm giving it some depth of color with the liner, which you can do. Now, I've seen them do this with the whole liner, so I'm going to come up into my crease line and go all the way over and down to meet where I had made my little pointed area there, which I didn't do too good on this one side. And guys, I do make mistakes, but I at least want to show you what you can do and how it can be done in different ways. And I did bring, I've got a concealer brush here, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to try to work this into a better looking crease line. And I'm going to come over, and that gives me some more color. Now, I'm not saying this is your cup of tea. I'm just saying this is something you can do. And I even seen them do it with the green, which is the emerald. And so we're using the burgundy all over, and it's given it quite a different look, that is for sure. And if you want to blend that on into this to get more of a pinky color on top of the cream, you probably can. There we go. And so that is a look that is using the burgundy. And then I'm going to use the mascara, the burgundy mascara. And that's right there. And let's see how it works with the lashes. When you're putting on mascara, you do want to try to go down to the bottom base, and you can feel safe because this is a safe, tested product, dermatologist tested, and you can lift your lashes up and you can see that that's putting on a beautiful color. And that's just the first, build. This is priming it, and I'm going down deep and lifting the lashes up, separating them as I go. And then we have that side. I'm going to move back over to this side. And you can see it's thickening them up. Let me get back over there. Oh yeah, see how that is building up? And it's easy to do, and it doesn't clump. And I'm having me a burgundy look today. And I do have some Prime blush, and we'll use some of that here in just a minute. But oh yeah, see how it's building it? It's just really easy with PrimeLash. I like that color. It's almost like a brown violet or a brown mauve color. Very, very pretty. Lengthening and separating, and you can put it down on your lower lash line. So yeah, very nice. Just a nice, fresh, clean look with long lashes. Yeah. All right, that is nice. Okay, now I'm going to get in my little box of Prime Prometics here. I've got a whole bunch of different ones. I think because I used the burgundy, I'm going to try the coral on my cheeks. And this is their Prime Skin blush. And I'm going to just blush some on. And this is also buildable. And it's got nutrients in it. Everything that I do is going to put nurture on my skin. It's going to nurture it. And I did bring me a brush in here to smooth this out. And you're going to have that glow naturally just from their cosmetics. Look at that. And I used peach because I've got burgundy on my eyes. And I thought pink would be too much. So that's why I did that. Sometimes you just have to think the opposite of whatever you've got on so that you come out with a more favored look. And you could always, I could always touch it with a little pink, but I think this is doing good all on its own, and it's going to give me a natural glow. And as you can see, it's really easy to apply. So I've got that going on. Looks really good. What do you think? Just a real natural, colorful look, but not too much. It's more subdued, which is nice. And then I do have the pink here if you wanted to see what that looks like. It's just a real light pink. See if I can, I don't even know if you can see it on my skin here. I can't see it. I can kind of see it on there, but I don't think y'all can. I don't even think y'all could see that. So maybe pink's not my color. I don't even think you could see it on here. I could probably use this for a highlighter since it's kind of light. Maybe I'll do that. Have my own natural pink highlighter going on. But yeah, and it just blends in with my skin. So peach is the better one for me. Yeah, what do you think? Okay, so basically that's my look. And I do have some lipstick. I don't have a prime liner, and I think the burgundy would be too dark to use. But sometimes you can use your eyeliners for a lip liner. And that's what I'm going to do today. And that'll just pull my lips together with my eyes. Okay, and I do have a couple of lipsticks, so let's see which one's going to look best. I have 01, which is Mocha Satin, and that's this one, and that might match that color just perfectly. Or I've got Kool-Aid, and I think this is like a red, so that's going to be too bright. So I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with the Mocha. And these do have like a magnetic closure, and we're going to go with the Mocha Satin. And Prime Prometics has their lipsticks. You can get them individually, or you can get them in a pack of 3, I think. So there. I think that worked out pretty good. And so there is my look. I do have the Prime Lip Gloss, which has capsaicin for plumping. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on, and it's going to probably turn my little applicator. I'm tapping. Yep. Tapping it on, and yeah, it did get it colorful. Oh, I'll have to wipe that down. That's so nice. And their lips, it lasts all day long. I'm trying to find a Kleenex. I don't see one. Here, I have a Kleenex. So that's my look with Prime Prometics. And I've got that glow going on. And my skin is primed. It's blurred. So it's covering up a bunch of wrinkles. So what do you think? How do you like my final look? I like it, and it's just a natural glow. And, you know, I'm 66. I think I just took off at least 10 years, if not more, just using Prime Prometics skincare and their makeup. And it's going to be dewy fresh all day long. I'm going to have nutrients going into my skin, feeding it all day long. And remember, almost all their products are buildable. So today what I was featuring most was the burgundy and the mulberry mascara. And as you can see, let's do a side by side and see how different they are. I don't know that there's a huge difference. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, I just pulled this out of mulberry. So this side is mulberry and this side is burgundy. They're very similar. So I would say I can't make my hands do right. It's opposite in here. I would say the mulberry one is lighter. And I'm going to go ahead and put that back in here before I get it mixed up. And this here is the burgundy. Oh, and I hope I have that right. But you know what? It's okay. It'll come out in the wash, as they say. But let me know, what do you think? What do you think about the eyeliner? Now, sometimes I do have to correct my liner a little bit. I do want to show you real quick that you can take the end off of here, and it's got like a sharpener, I believe, and or smudger too. And I seldom use my smudger, but you know, I could smudge that out a little bit if I wanted to. Bring it on across. Smudge and blend. And you know, I've already got it on pretty much, but I could bring it a little bit more over. So you do have that feature on your liners, and it's on the end. So very, very nice. Okay guys, this is my makeup look with Prime Prometics, just using their nutritious makeup products. Let me know what you think. Would you like this little glow look? And you're ready to go. You don't look overmade. It's more natural looking, and it's very nice. And I think it goes okay with my green eyes. Maybe I really have hazel, but it's making my eyes look more green today. And that's what hazel eyes do. They kind of change with the lighting and whatever color you might have on. So anyways, guys, let me know, have you used Prime Prometics? Are you interested in any of these makeup products that I showed you? Would you be interested in any of the skincare? And be sure and go watch the skincare video that I just did a few days ago. I'll plug it in here for you. But as for today and this Prime Prometics Get Ready With Me, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.